Today, during episode 99, look what Jess found. I took out a bunch of stuff, and I was not able to go through. I talk a lot. You know what I mean? I got a big mouth, and but one of the things I took out to go over today was this gold certificate, $10 note, $10 bill. It came in this special plastic holder. I've never taken out of it. And I remember that I wanted one because I was like, this is a piece of history. You know what I mean? Um, and the person had good feedback, and the pictures they took were really nice. And it appeared as if this was in really good condition from the other ones that I saw. And he even mentioned that in the item description, that this one's in really, very good condition and is from 1928, I guess. And one of the questions I'm sure I'm going to get is, what did you pay for it? I paid $100 for it, and let's see what they sell for. 1928 gold in this condition. You know what I mean? And I did get it in auction, so there's that. So I see one here, from a couple of days ago. It sold for. I'll show you in a second. It sold for I'll click on it. There's also you have to pay. I'm pretty sure you have to pay tax and shipping. Let's see. So this one sold for almost $200. I guess after taxes, $200. All right, so I'm doing this, without doing research before. So this is not, when I make videos, I do not. Oh, this one that has writing on it. You can't see. What is that? Mine doesn't have that. Is this 1928? What year is this from? It says 1920. How come that doesn't have a gold thing? Wait, hold on a second. What year is that? Series of 1928. Oh, that's $100 bill. I'm so dumb. Okay, so I leave all the mistakes in. So I have it as. So we want to make it to $10 gold certificate. Okay. That one doesn't have the gold certificate. It says 1928. That is so weird, man. Look at this one. This one is $10. It's not the gold. So I don't know enough about this stuff. This one sold for $110, but it doesn't have the gold certificate on it. Mine has the gold certificate on it. And so I haven't done any research. I just bought it. Maybe I screwed up. You know what I'm saying? No, here goes one with the gold certificate. Oof, look at the condition of this one, huh? Wow. This is, I don't want to say it's hard. I don't want to, I guess this is what sold for 100. I guess when was this? Oh, yesterday. Look at this for $125. I guess 140 after tax and shipping. Wow. That's destroyed. So that's like the one I got, right? Wow, 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 wow. So I'm saying when I was like, when I saw that these were selling, when I wanted one, I was like, oh, this seems pretty cheap. I was like, I'll throw my, what does they call you? You throw your hat in the ring, your gloves in the ring, your hat, right? That's the saying. I'll throw my hat in the ring. I think I'm probably saying that wrong. So, okay, here's a graded one for $200. It says scarce. Let's see. It's graded. Mine's better condition than this. $200. Okay, so all right. So I'm not trying to make this into an investment type of a video, but I guess in a sense it is a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna make this into a little bit about as an investment type of a video, because there's something to there's something to there's I bought, like I said, I bought this. I think I paid under $100 for it. I'm saying like 95, close to 100, like 95, 98, and I'm gonna find one in this condition. And I'm not taking it out, but I'm gonna look for one in this condition. Even the centering's not bad on this. All right. All right. You know what? Let's just call it a $200. I bought it 2 years ago, and it's probably worth about $200. Someone even put it. I see one that's similar. They call it the A block, and so it's doubled, right? Now, of course, inflation is a big part of it, but still, that's the whole point of making investments, is to hedge on it, inflation, because your dollars, this stuff, is going down. You know what I mean? This stuff is going up, obviously. So I'm going to show you very quickly um, something that I also consider as right now. So this stuff is expensive now. I'm not going to buy one because not that I can't afford it. I don't. I look for things that I see that in um, a few years from now, like this, right? Like so like when I sell this, I'm gonna make money. Now, am I actually making money, or did I just hedge against inflation? Whatever. I'm not. So if you, I'm not gonna lose money. That's my point, and that's what I try to think of. So, but you have to. It's good to know what you're doing. You don't have to know what you're doing, but it helps to know what you're doing. Like, so one of my other things that I look at is marbles, right? And I know quite a bit about marbles. Let me tell you. I'm not saying I'm an expert, and even the experts don't know everything. But you see these marbles here? I don't want to. Oh, yeah, the bag's open. Now you're like, bro, this guy was just talking about $10 bills and how do you get on marbles? You see this? This is an absolutely beautiful, stunning marble. And when the person was, I got it in auction. The person was selling it, and they didn't know what they were selling. That's not my fault. You know what I mean? This is wet mint. That's number one. The condition is wet mint on this. This is a, um, I believe this is a master marble. It could be a acro. It's one of those older type marbles, master, vitro, acro, and but if you know the colors, this is a Spider-Man hybrid. It has the Spider-Man colors. It's a Spider-Man hybrid. The person was selling a bunch of them, and each one of these marbles is probably worth over $10 in the condition that they're in with these colors. Okay. Now there's other ones that people call Spider-Mans, and they look like crap, right? So they're not very collectible or desirable. Same thing like with the notes. The one that you saw for $125 is dogged, right? It's destroyed, but someone was willing to pay $125 for it. Same thing with marbles. But you have to know about marbles. You have to know what a Spider-Man looks like, a Superman, a Superboy, a Black Widow. The difference between a Vacor and a Vacor Mexican marble and a vintage marble. It helps to know those things. The condition, right? If you get the difference between a Jabbo, and a Dave's Appalachian Swirl. These are things to know that take months, if not years, and if not a lifetime of dedication to understand. I got lucky with this because I was like, oh, I wanted one because I was like, oh, this is a piece of history. So I said, oh, if I buy one, let me make sure I get one that's in pretty good condition. If not, I'm not going to buy it, which wouldn't have mattered because even that other one I sold for $125, if you would have picked that up for $50, you're still golden. You know what I'm saying? You still over doubled your money. But I picked up one in nice condition. I looked for the marble. I saw this person. I'm not buying all marbles, but I saw this person was selling ones that were Spider-Man hybrids, and they didn't have it marked as that. And I was like, psh. I was like, okay, well, they got more money because I bid on these marbles. They actually got more than they would have from the person behind me. So I actually helped them out. But I'm not going to tell them what it is. That's not my business. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me about it, I'll tell you. Like if you're a member of the channel and you have a question, of course, even if you're a subscriber, anybody, I try to be helpful towards, and of course, ultimately respectful, to the best of my ability. Okay, so with that said, this was a good investment. This was a good investment. This stuff here is to use because it's going down, man. The U.S. dollar is going down, but this is not. This is a U.S. note. This is a collectible. This has more value than what it states, and that's what you're looking for, right? Um, that's what you're looking for. It's the reason why people do. We did the note hunt before, right? We looked through the notes before to see if we found any fancy, special, star, whatever type notes, errors, and we did not. I did a abridged version of it, but if we would have, it would have gave value to the note, but we did not find anything. So okay, with that said, so let me very quickly. I'll show you. So this one here is probably worth over $200. I think the condition it's in. In my opinion, from what I just looked at, pretty green. Hmm. Oh, yeah, that's the tape from the it's keeping it closed. I was like, what is that? It looks like tape. Okay. And then I picked up these. These are the only two that I got. They're PCGS. They're foreign, right? Bulgaria and New Guinea. And, they're pretty cool. I picked them up because they were cheap. Okay. And even these went up in value. Like I said, I got them in auction. Um, having items end at whatever 1 a.m. on a Wednesday, probably not the best idea, because you're not going to get the most eyes on it, and if it's a sleepy auction, then you're going to lose. You're not going to get much. Sunday nights you want your auctions to end. If I could give any piece of advice, I think that's sound. I think I paid like $10 for these each, something like that, maybe even less. I thought they were pretty cool. Just have an example, you know what I mean, of what they look, of what a graded um, note looks like. All right, so please click like and subscribe. I hope you found this video interesting. I really do depend on the kindness and enthusiasm of my viewers, subscribers, and members. I really appreciate it. God bless, and I'll see you on the next one.